That'll do. Let's see if we can get the Burns vintage to Vicious done today. We've buffed out all the bit around there. I haven't like wet sanded it or anything. I've literally just buffed what came off the airbrush. Because I don't want it to be super shiny, because it's going to stand out like a sore thumb versus the rest of the guitar. This has got quite a cool like patina and stuff like that going on with it, so I don't really want to try and match it. Gave it a very cursory buff and done the fretwork. Didn't think you'd want to see that. It's quite dull, isn't it? But we are getting on with things. A customer ages ago drew me a template, which is wrong, but close enough that we could work from it, and we've come up with that. Part of me just wants to slap it on the garden and go for it, but the sensible part of me is saying make a template, even though I'm never going to fucking need it again. Make a template, and then you can offer it up and change it and go from there, and you can put a bevel on it easier and all those, the correct way to do it. So we should probably do that. What other cool things have we got? Sean at Old Bones sent me some pickups. These are his, what does he call these? I think it's classic 90s, I think he calls them. He's gonna hate me if he watches this though. I asked him to put normal covers but with a dog ear base plate for how I was going to mount them, and then that won't work, so I cut the dog ears off. Sorry mate, I know that was a faff. He's probably just called me a rude word. I mean, I am, but you know, fair, innit? So they're going to go in there. We've also made the holes a bit bigger, just held them into the spindle sander until they were big enough, but they're done. We've had to make a couple of little tweaks to the routes. The covers on the nickel P90 covers, that was a good sentence, are flared, which means they don't fit as snugly as standard plastic ones. So we've had to do a little bit of jimmery pokery just to sort of flare things and get things to work as they need to. All that shit needs to work out how to mount on that. And the cool thing, getting a super teeny tiny little onboard fuzz. I'm looking forward to having a play with this. There was supposed to be another maker doing something, but they never got back to me after chasing them up a few times, so fuck them. But ages ago on the first one, Alexios at ADR Pedals, dude in Greece, makes some really cool stuff, sent me a message and was like, I can make you something cool. So I hit him up and was like, is the offer of something cool still on the table? He was like, I got you. And he's come up with, it's called the Sucker Punch. I'm going to bring you in close so you can see. Ooh, here we go. Focus. How cool that is. It's even got a little fist in the top corner. Oof. It's also got 4 super teeny tiny little trim prots, so you can adjust the input tone and a couple of other bits and pieces. I can't remember what they are. He sent me a very, very detailed instruction list on how to put this in, and was like, I will jump on a video call with you and all that sort of stuff. I think because he watched the last one and realised I'm an idiot. Yeah, which I'm only mildly offended by. And it took me a fucking day to make it work. So it's very detailed instructions on how to put that in. Looking forward to having to play with that. I've also got another one, and he does a boost, which is a 30 dB boost, which are going to go in the fancy LO builds. He also sent me a polarity tester for pickups because he's a lovely chap. Yeah, it'd be cool to give him a play, wouldn't it? Right, let's stop waffling and make a pick guard. Right, forgot British Gas were coming today. Apparently we've got to go smart meters, and they've changed both the meters. And it had to be some specialist guy because for some reason we've got 3-phase in the house. Don't buy old houses. So all the power's been off for like 5 hours. So nothing's really happened. It's been sat here in the dark. Made the guard. Let me spin you around. There we go. We've got these mounted. Got the guard done. So that fits around there like that. Switch works that way, so it's a bit easier to play. Put the bridge on, just because we could do that without any power. Now, I've also sort of aged this down a bit so it looks a little bit duller. Now, where did I put it? Where did I put the thing? Found it. Got to work out. Come here. No, it's gone forever. Got to work out how we're going to mount those to that. That's going to be the next problem. I'm tempted to bang a little soldering iron through the outside holes. I've got to attach a little earth wire to those first, because these two outer ones are basically, think of them like your pot. So your earth from the 3 lugs has to go to one of them. Yeah, I think I want to try and see if I can spot weld it and melt through so it kind of gives me something to fix it to, then glue it onto that. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I haven't really filmed much this one, sorry. I am not a wiring guru. Right. These folders up here are all full of wiring diagrams. There's Jerry Hayes' book. Buy that, it's really good. Plus he's a super nice guy. Luckily, Alexios gave me a really detailed wiring diagram and instructions on what I'm doing. So it's in. Kind of works as well. Like when you tap on it and it makes a noise. So we'll do the right thing and say that works and slap it all together. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Because it's not a faff to take it all apart and redo it, is it? So there we go. Let's turn the noise down. It's all a bit of a... there's a lot of cable runs, but this is all going to have to be tucked into a bag and popped up in there somewhere. So there needs to be fairly long cable runs to get out, like check things, because there's pots, trim pots on there that we're going to need to be faffing with and whatnot. Made a very basic little jack doodad that will go there, and we'll just hit that with a heat gun so it bends a little bit. Yeah, let's get it bolted together. boys. I was hoping to have this done yesterday and then have the video, edit the video today while at the shop. This thing kicked my arse. Absolutely kicked my arse yesterday. Whatever I wanted to do, it was going to be a prick. Everything was a struggle with it, which is annoying because I've owned it for years. I've four times I've moved with it. And I've always promised it, I'll fix it, I'll make it a guitar again. I thought it'd be happy. I thought it would spring into life and just be like, yes, I'm going to be a fucking guitar. No. Put the doodad in, the board in, pickups work, that side of it works. There's a signal. Coffee's ready. There's a signal from the pickup pedal side, but it's super loud. Like there was all kinds of buzzing. Touched any metal part, you're getting weird buzzes and stuff like that. Which tells me it's an earthing issue. So I've gone through, reflowed everything, checked everything. Still getting loads of weird noises. Made sure the two pots on the top, I didn't know what they are bias trim pots. So I've made sure I've gone through those. If I read the instructions first, I could have told you that originally. Gone through, checked them, detailed instructions on how you set them, how you check them with a multimeter. Check the wiring for the 10th time. I was like, right, let's start swapping some bits out. So we swapped out the pot. That didn't do anything. Swapped out the jack. That didn't do anything. Get a coffee on the go, eh? It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? Turn that off. That was a prick. Didn't fix it. Made sure I made like a little enclosed box for it to go in to try and quieten that down. Still no joy. Still making loads of noises. So, I sent Alexios a message being like, any idea what I've done wrong? Because I can't work this out. Like a bunch of photos, like this is what I've done, blah, blah, blah. This point is probably getting on for like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, I'm done with this. Went in, had a beer, something to eat, got the arse, went back out and put in the other board I had and literally just swapped it exactly as it is, point to point, fired right up. Oh, I missed a bit. In all the testing and checking and bits and pieces, just stopped working. Nothing. It was getting like a low hum out of it. It went from making all the noise to zero noise. So I was like, that tells me I've made a short somewhere. No. I literally took everything apart, redid it. Still nothing. Put the new board in, wired it exactly as it was. Absolutely fine. It's a bit noisy. It's got a high noise floor, so I'm going to try and wrap all the wires with shielding tape. And if that works, I will replace all the wiring with proper shielded wire, which is probably what I should have done in the first place. But we're learning. Every day's a school day, isn't it? Just wanted to say it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes shit just goes wrong. So yeah, we're over the shop today. Hopefully some people will be dropping some guitars off, which would be nice. And in the meantime, we're going to try and sort this out and try not to call it a prick repeatedly until it works. Done. Here we go. I'm really happy now this has come out, even though this has fought me for the last 2 days. 2 days. This is giving me the arsehole. But I'm really happy how it's come out. I think it looks rad. I made me a little vintage to vicious sign to go over there. We were going to stick a, you see them little custom made ones you can get that go over the tunematic posts or the tailpiece posts for Gibsons when you put a Bixby on. I was going to get one of those, but Ryan was like, I've got a laser in it. Made one of them. That looks well cool, doesn't it? It sounds really cool as well. Been a bit of backwards and forwards and faffing with the fuzz. Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to go back in and redo it, but I just wanted to make sure we got a video out for Sunday, tomorrow. Going to put the board in a proper bag. I've just kind of made a box that I've copper shielded. Put that in there, make sure that's secure, and change all the wiring to proper shielded sort of stuff. The fuzz is really hot, and you had to basically dial down one of the bias pots to 0 to get it to stop just squealing and feeding back. Might be because it's in a hollow body guitar, but it is fucking loud. But it's cool. It's got like a thick, gnarly, dirty fuzz now, which is nice. I like it. Got to do a tweak when we get back to the main workshop. Got a sort of sitar sound on the nut. It's a 0 fret. There's a little bit of room over the 0 fret from the first fret, but not enough on the D. So I just need to raise the fret, which is going to be a pain in the arse. So I thought Postman was coming in. I could see a reflection in the picture there. Little tweak and that'll be sorted. Do you want to see how it sounds? I'll cut in some B-roll stuff over this as well, so you can see everything close up and what's going on. Going into Ryan's Juno 50, which is what he makes here. Bridge pickup. Middle. Sounds nice. Do you want to hear the fuzz? Super duper happy with how this has come out. I have been dragging this guitar around for years, promising to one day sort something out with it, and we're done. Now, do I keep it or do I sell it? What do you reckon? I really like it, but I would also really like to do my own take on one, which would be cool, wouldn't it? I've got some ideas, they're percolating in the back of my mind brain. Tempting. What do you reckon? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and on to the next one.